All right, so this is the tutorial video, and you can also use the video recording today. So, okay, so let's create a new project. And this time, we don't want to use construction template or architecture template, but we want to use the either the system template or mechanical template. So let's use this mechanical template. Once again, this must be project. Okay, so when we create this one, you will see we have different drawing side. We have mechanical, plumbing, and electrical. So this is why we call this MEP drawing. That's why we use different this project template. All right, so now there's nothing here. How do I have the reference? How can I reuse the architecture model I designed? But because I do need the layout, I need a floor plan, to plot my MEP system. The answer is we want to insert that. So let's go to insert and then go to something called the link Revit. And then let's find the Revit model I have, which is here. Now this model is put here. One thing you have to notice is this model is not changeable in this MEP design. It's actually considered as like a single component, as a single object here, but it's okay. We do not want to change anything here. We just want to use it as a reference for our MEP system. If you want to make a change, you go back to change the original Revit model. All right. So now first, let's go to HY flow plan and one mechanical. So we want to add some mechanical components in this level 1 level. So we are here already. And now let's go to system and go to mechanical equipment. Where is, and find this VAV unit. So let's check, see, where's the mechanical equipment? It's electrical, mechanical equipment. Okay, and let's find this VEV unit. Let me see what size we use. I don't have that. So let's say we want to use size 2, 12-inch inlet, and that's actually the fans. The fan system for the AC terminal is blowing the air to the building. So let's just use this one and place it, let's say here. That's probably my mechanical room. So I not mechanical room. So I probably place it, above the ceiling in this area. So I just put it here. Okay. So now I have this the fan system. Now I do want a couple of air terminals. So the terminals is the terminal, the vent for blowing the air, right? So same thing, system, air terminals. Let me see, I just want to put one terminal here, put the one terminal maybe here. That's near the restroom, and put one terminal here. So now I have some terminals here. Now I need the duct system to connect them, right? So let's go to system and find the duct system. And of course, we can manually connect them, like this is the inlet, and I just go here and connect it to this one. Do not worry about how it will go. You just basically connect to the center, and Revit will take care of how you should bend it and everything, and also the offside. So let me give you a 3D view of that. Basically, see, we have this fan system, and this is terminal, and the air is blowing here. Imagine this is an attic area, and that's where all your ducts, the pipes will go. And if you don't like this kind of offside, what do we do? Of course, you can always change, the offside of the elevation of the pipes manually. Okay, but this is not the key. Revit is so smart that we can actually create the connection automatically. That's what I want to show you here. Let's say I want to create some pipe, the duct system to connect this VAV with all the 3 air terminals. So we need to create something called a system. So we tell Revit, this is my system, and Revit will generate the layout for me, okay? So this is how we do. We just select the equipment. And once it's selected, let's go, say, create a system. And we want to create a duct system, okay? So just create this one. And now let's name this one, let's say, mechanical supply, air supply for game room. So just name it. if this is my game room and the function is supplier, okay, and you can select, what you want as for the connection. Now you see this dashed line shows the boundary of the system. Of course, the system should also include the 3 air terminals. So we want to basically edit the system, and we want to say, we select this one. See this currently is highlighting add to system. Yes, I want to select this one and hold on. Add to system, select this one. Okay. Select equipment, add to system, select it, select, oh, it's already selected. And click finish edit system. Now you see everything become blue. Or you can confirm that by select one of the equipment and click the tab button on your keyboard, and you see the dashed line is actually covering the entire 4 things, right? So that's basically shows now I tell Revit the 3 air terminals and the VV fans is actually one system. So when this is done, see this little thing, generate layout, and just click it. All right, so you see Revit actually performs some optimization machine learning program and generate layout for you. Actually give you 6 options. So this is one option, it shows the schematic design of that. This is how I design it. I can change to the next one. This is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. The different design look like. 4, 5, 6 doesn't make too much sense to me, but this really makes great sense to me. So I'm just going to click finish layout. Boom, it's done. Basically, Revit design this layout for you automatically. Okay, so it includes the design. And if there's an open, sometimes I say certain design doesn't have, it has an open somewhere, you can cap it easily. I don't know if we have such a design. Let me just go back. It depends on where you put the AC terminal. The design, layout design is always different. So let me see if we can go back and see. Generate different design. Let me select the equipment, generate design, and see if we have an open cap so we can cap it. Probably no. So this is so smart. Anyway, so if there's any open cap, just basically select it, and there will be a button showing Capit. So you can basically cap it, which means you close it, right? All right. So this is how we can automatically design the layout. But it's more than that. We can also use the Revit intelligence to also design the size of the ducts. Okay. So let's just select the entire system here. Okay, so we select everything here. So I'm going to tell Revit I want to redesign the size of the duct. And then should be, and let's go to this duct pipe sizing, this button. Okay, so there are different ways to define that. Either based on the friction, the velocity, and also the mechanical design principles. Let's say we want to use the velocity to automatically calculate the size of this one. Basically, if I want the airflow faster, I need the smaller duct view. The air will flow faster inside. So let me just change this one to 2000. And see all the pipes will become smaller, which means the air will flow faster inside. And you can play with it. It's just very convenient. If I change it to 600 and shows that something's wrong, that's actually great function. I don't have mechanical engineering knowledge, but this is how it works. All right. So this is a very fast mechanical design. You have the idea, for AC design, for mechanical design. Revit has the automatic, functions for that. This is more about the connection and spatial arrangement. All right, any question here, guys? If no, let's cover quickly the plumbing system. All right. So now, in order to do plumbing, I need to find my plumbing. Okay, so let's go. This is plumbing drawing, and let's go to floor plan number one, plumbing here. All right. So let's say this is a restroom. I want to have this toilet and cabinet and everything here. Okay. So now let's go find system and go find, let me see, plumbing fixture. Here it is, right? The family loaded. Okay, so let's find the plumbings here. MEP, fixtures, sinks. Yep. So let's just find one of them, okay? Or maybe just load everything. All right, so now let's just find one of them. Let's use this corner one. Put the thing here. All right, so I have, oh, the room is too small. But anyway, this is the sink I have. And once I selected it, guys, this is not just architectural components. That's why it also shows all the information needed for the analysis and also to generate the schedule and the quantities. This one shows actually the in and out parameters of this one, of the sink. If you are creating the sewer and the other thing, it can also include the hot water, cold water. I think it's one of them here. Let's see which one. Maybe this one. Not this one. Yeah, anyway, so this is just the one thing, but it also includes, you know, other thing that has the cold water and the hot water parameters. If you check the tutorial in the video, actually I included that thing in the tutorial. So I'm just going to switch it to the corner one. All right. All right, so we have a sink. Let's say we also need a toilet, okay? So let's go to system and go to plumbing fixture. Here. Here's the toilet. So system. Okay, it's now loaded here. I need to find the toilet. Insert, load family. All right, so let's find, here it is. Not. Water, close it. Yep, let's load all of them. Okay, so now I should be able to see them. Let's find the toilet I need. Private. Oh, this is huge. Of course, you can use the space bar to change orientation of that. So I'm just going to place it here. It's probably too much. All right, so now I have this toilet and this sink. And similarly, we need the water pipes to connect everything, right? Let's say you also have the shower and everything. We can use the water pipe. Once again, you can definitely use the manual way to do it, but you probably know already, we can also automatically generate the layout for that. So let's just close this one and just go create a system called a piping system. And let's say, Century level 1. Let's name that. And of course, the dashed line shows the current boundary. And we want to just edit the system. And we want to add this one to it. All right, so now it should be added already. Let's go finish editing. Everything's green. How to make sure, select this one and the tab button. Make sure everything's circled in this dashed line. Looks good. All right, then let's generate layout. Okay, so it does the calculation for me and generate some layout for me already. Let's just go finish. Something's wrong. I guess this is because our room is too small and there's no enough space for the pad. Let me switch to a different design and see if we solve the problem. All right. Okay, unfortunately, none of the solution would be working. Solutions, let's see what else. Okay, just it's too small and not working. But okay, so there's no water line here. All right, I guess we need to change it to a bigger room, and you see, you will definitely see the water line also automatically sketched by Revit. And once again, if you want to change the parameters, you do not need to manually replot that. You can always select anything and just change the parameters, the elevation, for example, of that, and Revit will take care of the rest. Okay. There's also something about the lighting system, like for example, adding the power panel, adding the light fixture, not the architectural light fixture like this, but the real light fixture will show the voltage and also can help you generate a system. That's also similarly to what we did to the mechanical and the plumbing system. For more information, you can check this tutorial. It actually talks how to create the electrical system as well. So I want to conclude here. You know, it's a long day and you guys are probably tired, but we covered most of Revit already. So we covered architecture. We have a very busy structural design, and finally we covered a little bit mechanical and MEP system design. So for your first assignment, just to clarify, yes, I want you guys to focus on architecture, but if you can add just minimum structural components, such as, for example, the structural columns or caps we added, like in this project, and maybe find a room, just find one room and add some minimum mechanical system, that would be great, and that will increase your score. The reason is I'm not asking you to do a complete design, structural design and mechanical design. I just want to see you guys know how to do it in Revit, because that's actually different professionals, right? But we need to know how to do it. And later, if you work on the Revit model, you know how to edit it. You know the function of that. All right. So I'm going to stop here, save the model. Okay. Any question, guys? Any comments? If no, so let's end today, and let me check the plan for next week. So we are actually in week 4, and just to remind you again, so next week we won't have the final presentation. It is postponed to October the 8th. So next week we will keep talking the BIM for pre-construction, like how building information modeling can be used for scheduling and estimating, and then we will start Navisworks. So we will talk about the fundamentals of Navisworks. So if you haven't been able to run Navisworks, please do so in this week. Let me share the screen. Let me stop here, stop the recording.